Hello everyone. Today we will talk about social media addiction. In today's world, we see that everyone is using their electronic gadgets and so many of us use social media apps. Of course, there are many advantages of using social media platforms. Yet, there are many disadvantages that come along and people start getting addicted to it. So, in this video, I'll be sharing my tips on how to get rid of social media addiction as well as share you my story on how I overcame this addiction. Number 1. Set boundaries and know your priorities. You should know what apps do you use daily and how much time do you spend on each one of them as an average. What I mean by this is that in this way you can find out that in order to get rid of social media addiction, we have to know how much time we spend on these apps, and slowly we can set boundaries and reduce the time we spend on it. For example, you use Instagram for 3 hours daily and your goal is to use below that time. And in order to reach that, try to reduce 5 or 10 minutes from it until you reach 30 minutes. I know this may sound crazy, but you can actually reach this goal as long as you set boundaries. Also, make sure to know what are your priorities and try to finish them off before opening any social media app, or else you won't get anything done. Number 2, turn off the notifications. Turn off the notifications on the social media apps that you spend a lot of time in it. When we see any notifications on our phones or any electronic gadget we have, we instantly open it. And you may lie to yourself that saying, "Oh, I'll reply to that person and immediately get back to my work." But it doesn't happen, right? Unfortunately, many of us will get distracted and waste a lot of time, so instead, just turn off your notifications and you can turn them on again once you're done with your work. It's like a reward at the end of your hard work you have accomplished, but make sure you don't stay on these apps for too long. Number 3, bringing health and mental issues. Know that sitting for a long time and scrolling can cause a lot of health issues and mental issues, like back pain, neck pain, wrist or finger pain, as well as your eyes can get dry and that can weaken your vision. Also, using social media a lot can lead to depression, low self-esteem, because you may find yourself comparing yourself to others, as well as cause anxiety. So please take care of yourselves and try to get involved in sports activities or spend time with your friends and family, because that can make your mood better instead of staring at a screen. Number 4, set time limits. I think you have seen that in some apps they have this feature that you can use it to limit your daily usage on that app. For example, you can set a timer that can allow you to use that app for only 45 minutes. And once that's over, the app wouldn't work or may give you a notification that you have reached your daily limit. In this way, you must stop using the app and come back for it the next day. And this can help you a lot in controlling yourself and get rid of this addiction. Number 5, let someone take away your gadget. If you're still one of the people that can't follow any of these tips I've shared or have failed doing them, I suggest that you can let someone help you get rid of your gadget by hiding them in a secret place, so that whenever you feel like you want to open an app and distract yourself, you won't know where it is. This can help you focus on your work and immediately finish it off. Number 6, quit social media. If you find that social media is wasting your time a lot and can't do anything to stop you from opening it, then I suggest you to quit. And of course, before quitting, you can inform your friends and family so that whenever there is something important that they want you to know, they can contact you by email or call you. And if you don't tell them that, definitely they'll start feeling ignored. And now it's time for me to tell you my story. It happened around February this year that I turned off all my notifications from Snapchat, and Instagram, since I use these two apps a lot. And even a few years back, I was addicted to Facebook and Pinterest, but eventually I had to make a decision to delete Facebook and Pinterest since it got boring for me. Anyways, for Snap and Insta, I thought that turning the notifications off might not work, but I tried it because why not? You don't know that I'm a person who checks her notifications and opens it as soon as possible. And when I turned them off, I was literally checking my phone and my iPad every once in a while until I realized that I turned them off. Anyways, I did feel that something was missing in my daily routine, which was opening these apps. And when I stopped using them, I found myself feeling happier and less worried, as well as having a lot of time to myself. You all must know that time is priceless and you can't get it back. I did feel a lot more concentrated in my schoolwork because when I was using these apps to get myself distracted, I found myself at the end of the day doing half of my work, or none, I guess. And after my exams were over, I started using it again. It was a 4-month break that I never imagined to go that far without using it, and I felt really proud about myself getting over this addiction. Of course, I did tell my family and friends about this decision and told them if there is anything urgent you want to tell me, please call me or send me a text in WhatsApp because that app can't get you distracted, much to be honest. I started using it again during my summer break, but not like how I used to. For example, my average time daily using these apps were around 2 to 3 hours or more. But now I find myself only 1 hour using it since I got used to not spending a lot of time on it. And that made me control myself. Also, I like how I found myself literally wasting a lot of time in the past because all I did was watch the people I follow stories and liking their posts, messages, and videos, and that didn't even benefit me from anything. So that was a good reason why I should limit my social media usage. I hope that everyone can look after their actions and see if it is going to benefit them in the future or not. Because believe me, some things we do daily are nothing but a waste of time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video have benefited you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below any suggestions in what I should be talking about in my next videos. See you all later.